following video tutorial will cover logging on to Terminal Server using the remote desktop. You can access the Terminal Server using one of the following methods from just about any computer with internet connection. The first is to manually connect through the remote desktop connection, which is standard on almost all Windows operating systems. And the second is by using the RDP connection link that can be sent to you from the ampersand group. To access Quantum, we use what's called a terminal server connection. This allows you to access our server from almost any computer with an internet connection. We use the remote desktop application to create the terminal server connection, so you may hear both of those phrases used when we're talking about the process of connecting to our server. The first way to do this is to manually use the remote desktop connection. You can find this by going to Start, All Programs, Accessories, and then Remote Desktop Connection. Some computers might also have this under Communications. This should also be in a similar place on both Windows Vista and Windows 7. Once you click on Remote Desktop Connection, it will ask you for the computer name that you're connecting to. You will always connect to oe.the_group.com. Once you enter the computer name, you can click Connect, and it will take you to the logon screen. Here, you can enter the username and password that was given to you. And always make sure that you're logging on to ampersand from the drop-down window. Once you've entered your information, click OK, and this will log you into the terminal server. This is actually a desktop within a desktop, so when it logs in, you'll notice that you have a start menu and you have other icons, but this is not the local desktop on your computer. This is actually on our server. From here, you can launch programs like AMP Quantum, which will log you into Quantum. You can also set up Outlook so that you can send and receive emails within this server session. And you can use other normal programs such as Internet Explorer if you need to. If you need to access your local desktop but don't want to close the terminal server connection, you can simply minimize this window and you'll have access to your local desktop. When you're ready to go back to the terminal server desktop, you just click on it from the tray and it opens up the other desktop. Once you're finished with it and are ready to close the connection, we ask that you do not click the X button at the top, as this will only disconnect you but leave your session still running. If you go to Start and log off, this will not only disconnect you from the session, but it will also end your session so that it doesn't stay open. The second method you can use to log in is by using what's called the RDP connection link. This is something that can be sent to you by the ampersand group upon request that simply has the computer name embedded in it. So when you save the link to your desktop and double-click the link, it already knows what remote computer to log on to, so when you click Connect, it will simply ask you for the username and password. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. If you have any questions, please contact the Ampersand Group support team by emailing support@theampersandgroup.com or calling 330-379-0044.